Hi, my name is Maria,
Hi, I'm Monica.
and welcome back to Vixens Victorious.
After last week not playing due to COVID, and there were two of the Vixens players, was it two or three?
Those three.
Three that went to a red zone. And
Not on purpose, but
sorry,
not on purpose.
not on purpose, but they
Accidents happen.
yes, accidents happen. And what happened was they couldn't play against the Fever,
Yeah.
but the Fever still wanted them to play, but they couldn't get any other players to fill in the spots. So
They couldn't get exemptions, and that was the issue.
yes, and it's hard to do when you can't get exemptions.
Anyway, so with the Vixens, everyone like Joe Weston, like Mannix and Melody put out like a letter, open letter.
Oh,
Do you want me to read it?
yeah, read it.
She was, there, hi everyone, after picking up a few hours notice, we left our family and homes once again in order for the SSN to continue.
We've got to time that better.
We do. Okay. 3 days away turned into 5 weeks, even as restrictions lifted in Victoria due to the current fixture. My team stayed out of Victoria for the bye weekend in order to fly into Perth, and I decided to travel to northern New South Wales with my teammates for the break. The league and the club were aware that we were travelling across the border for the weekend, and there were no restrictions at the time, right?
Yes.
It's funny how COVID works. The Vixens, along with other teams, have already given up so much for the competition to continue. Full sport was not granted an exemption to travel by the Western Australia government. That doesn't help. I'm devastated that there won't be a game on Sunday, and acknowledge the commercial commitments of the broadcast and match operations. I would have done anything to have been out there on court representing the club I love but can't change what has happened. Yes. I still feel deeply for everyone who has been affected by sudden border closures across the country. Sport is for bringing everyone together, and I'm forever grateful that I get to play a small part in that. So that was from Joe, but like everyone else put like a different sort of thing.
Oh, that's nice.
So the match is rescheduled?
Is it?
Yes, for the 1st of August.
For the what?
1st of August?
I can't watch the game.
Why?
Because I'm doing a performance called Night of Broken Glass.
No!
At the Alex Theatre in St Kilda.
How dare you, I'm joking.
Now I'm gonna cry.
No, don't cry. Anyway, I have like other social media posts that I want to go through.
Okay. This from who?
Oh yes, so this is from Victoria Zarenka. I showed it on Dad's on Border Bias last week, but I want to show you this week.
Oh yeah, you have to keep down out of your. Did she trip or did she?
She tripped.
Yes. And she's too busy laughing. That is me. So is he.
That's kind of funny. It's great. Yes, in other news.
What's the other news?
So West Coast and Freo had to share a flight.
That's football.
Football, I know. It's so funny that as a group done this, like this happened last year. No, can I find, you know what I find funny? Last year everyone wanted to get away from Victoria.
Yes. Guess where everybody is now?
Now
In
everyone's
Victoria.
I know.
And they say we weren't good with keeping our stuff in check, and New South Wales should have learnt from us.
It's kind of funny.
It is.
It's a bit of karma.
Karma comes back and bites you in the...
It literally did.
Who are we playing this week?
We're playing against the Lightning. It was then Sunshine Coast, aren't they? I think. Oh, well, this has been rescheduled to Victoria.
Yes.
So it's technically Lightning's home game, but it's being played in Junction Arena.
Yay! See, we've got the football back. We've got the netball back.
Yes.
So, sports is our domain. We are the sports capital.
I know, we are the sports capital. It's only fitting that it stays here.
And there's another added bonus. We have been listed, Melbourne, as number 1 in the world for stay at home, from working from home.
Oh, nice. It happens. Oh, there's football happening.
I'm turning the channel.
Leave it. It's okay. Anyway, so there's other news for Fever. They have been very naughty.
Naughty?
Yeah, so West Coast Fever has been deducted 12 points for historical salary cap violations. So when I looked last time, they were back at...
No, they were in the top 4, I think.
Yeah, but like when I looked last time, I think it must be a glitch, but like they were back at number 8.
Fever are a very strong team.
Fever, it should be they're good. If it wasn't for the salary cap violations,
That would be...
number 1, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that hard, yeah.
But who do you think will win now that we've seen a few games?
I think the grand final will probably be Fever and Giants.
Yes, but I think the Fever might be able to pull it off.
They should be able to.
Vixens, on the other hand,
Like we would like have a very young attacking side. That's
yes. But it'll come. Look, just like anywhere in any game, you win some, you lose some, and then when you lose all your...
when you lose experience.
When you lose the
It's
experienced
hard
players,
to play the same.
you can't play the same method all the way
Right,
through.
you
You
have
have to
to-
change
yeah,
that
you do.
method
Yeah.
and change the game up. And also too, like any game, you can go... you have to change up your play, whether you play short, sharp, hard, fast, or the lobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you have to change it against a strong team, because
You do.
otherwise they will pick you off one by one. They will read everything.
And especially like when you play against them a lot, you know what I'm saying? So like it's not like your strengths or weaknesses are not hidden.
No,
You know what I'm saying? Like
They're
all
being
out on
telegraphed.
display, right? And it's not that hard to
no.
miss
It
out.
hurts, but
I mean, I guess that's the thing about sport. You have to be comfortable with making mistakes because it's going to be shown. You can't just hide it.
no. And your how do I put it? You know, when you start losing, and it's showing in your game how you play,
Yeah, I know.
you've already lost the game for your team. You
Right.
have to put on
And yourself.
your game face and just play your game. Don't worry that your opponent's annoying the hell out of you. You know, because you can't stop them, but it'll happen.
Hopefully, yeah. Well,
that
this...
Dehaney moment.
Yeah, I know, that Dehaney, I know, she got really frustrated. Before we get to other serious topics, I'd like to put the Vixens squad into their Harry Potter houses.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
So what house are you?
I think I was Gryffindor.
Gryffindor. I'm a Ravenclaw. The best house ever produced.
Says who?
Says everyone.
Hang on. Gryffindor was where Harry Potter was, Hermione and...
I'm sorry, but like, what colour are the Melbourne Vixens?
One of my other favourite colours.
Which is Ravenclaw blue, okay?
But
Yeah,
I like
respect
red
his.
too. So how do I go? Alright, let's go.
Okay, so Maloney. I feel like she's a Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Okay. Watson.
Oh my god. She hasn't played, has she?
No. Well,
Due
she's
to
great.
injury.
Due to injury.
I would probably put her in Hufflepuff. Hufflepuff?
Yeah, I was either thinking that or maybe Ravenclaw.
I think Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff? Okay. Emily Mannix.
She's a dynamo. Like Maloney, so I'd say,
The Gryffindor.
yeah, Gryffindor.
Joe
Weston.
Ravenclaw.
Alright, Ravenclaw.
Okay, cool.
You can have her. I'll let you have that one.
Katie Anti-Haney.
Me! We'll split her in half. We'll do one of those spells that
No.
two. Can you just imagine
Maybe
two?
slightly Slytherin.
Sorry,
Slightly Slytherin, do you think?
you're after her outburst the other week. She could.
No, she's great, but I feel like, I don't know if she has that.
She has that dark side.
Energy. That's great. Wait, hold on for a second. Apparently there's no trace for Slytherin. No, literally it says house is Gryffindor. Gryffindor values courage, bravery, chivalry. Hufflepuff values hard work, patience, justice, loyalty. Ravenclaw values intelligence, learning, wisdom, and wit. And then Slytherin's just like...
Because they're the nasty ones. They will use every dirty trick in the book.
That's so stupid. Okay, it values ambition, cunning, leadership, resourcefulness.
What?
Ambition, cunning, leadership, resourcefulness.
For who?
Slytherin.
Oh.
So Katie and Dehaney.
Yeah, she is resourceful. And
What do we have to think of?
yeah, alright. And Conwenda?
Conwenda. Oh, yeah, should definitely be a Hufflepuff.
Yes.
Kate Eddie.
Oh my god.
What do you mean?
It's hard to pick sometimes.
She's really like a mixture of Slytherin and a Gryffindor.
Gryffindor.
Gryffindor, Slytherin.
Don't give Slytherin.
Okay, like, I know Slytherin has a bad reputation, but there's some good people in Slytherin. You can't just generalize just because...
I'm sorry, but ever since it came out.
No. Okay,
Kayla Stanton.
I would put her in probably Ravenclaw.
Okay.
Ellie Smith.
She could be a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
Hufflepuff is my second favourite house.
Okay.
And Ruby Barkmile is Gryffindor.
Yes.
Okay.
What about Samerson?
Samerson, she's a Gryffindor. Did you see that confidence?
Yeah, well, confidence when she
Did you see that?
first game this season that she came out to play and just blitzed it?
No. I don't know much of Gabby Coffey. What about Hannah Mundy?
Hannah Mundy, yeah, she's been on court. She'd either be a Gryffindor or Ravenclaw.
I would like to take her.
Okay. So as we can have even teams.
Taylor Honey.
She hasn't played yet.
She played in the preseason.
Yeah, that's the pre-season. But I'm thinking
I
about,
know, but I like her. She played last year.
what was she like last year? I can't remember most of last year,
No,
sorry.
Honestly, I kind of forgot most of 2020.
I want to forget most of 2020.
And I think 2020 was so dramatic that I wouldn't be surprised if people don't remember it.
Or people have blocked it out of their
Right?
mind.
Yeah, right. I think I've done that because I don't remember 20. Sometimes I forget the year 2020 exists. I'm just like, oh shit, I was 21 in 2020. I was like, okay. I forget it, but yeah. Yeah, 2020 was very...
Oh yeah, that's when we won.
we won, yeah, but that's the only thing I remember from...
Same here.
That's the only...
That's the other thing that stuck in my mind because
That's
it
the
was a
only-
good edge of your seat flying by the seat of your pants.
That's the only
Match.
thing I remember. And then the other thing I remember was...
And then the announcements came.
And then the much breakdown, that's all I remember. All I remember... Yeah, no, I had ACL surgery.
Yeah, that was in the beginning of the
Yeah,
year.
that was-
That was just before
In
lockdown.
February. And then 2 weeks after was International Women's Day. I wanted to go to the cricket match but couldn't because I was still in my knee brace and that would be hell uncomfortable.
Yes.
But I met Taylor Harris instead, which was also too great.
Yes.
So my surgery, Taylor Harris, Vixens winning, Bulldogs made finals was the only things I cared about. I passed? No, I graduated. From my accounting course last year.
And then,
And now I'm
Carrie
doing
with
sports
surgery.
journalism.
yeah. And then again this year. I'm so over COVID and so many people don't have the vaccines, but people, we need,
Yeah, it's affecting everyone differently.
We
But
need
we do need to get
immunity.
vaccinated. We do need to get the vaccines. Everyone needs to take precautions seriously. It's frustrating for me just because I was gonna, I think 2 weeks ago, I was gonna go to Sydney for a squash competition. But
Yeah.
then Victoria went to lockdown and
now Sydney's in lockdown.
is it just cities just
No, there are other things,
Is it
but you
the
have to
website?
look out.
because I want to go to Beaker for a squash tournament and I may for the Australian Open, but I may not be able to go. See, that's the issue.
See, it depends if it's counted as a hot zone or if you will still have to quarantine for 14 days when you get back.
Yeah, see, that's the issue.
But we can look that up on the website too.
Yeah, no, but it's it's affecting everyone. It's affecting just normal people. It's affecting athletes. It's affecting everyone.
It's affecting business people, for big, medium, small.
It's I know for me, being a squash player and everything, my ranking's gone down because of it. It's hard to accumulate ranking points when there's no tournaments.
Yes, I've seen that.
It's also too hard to get paid. I don't play tournaments.
Yes.
It's also I'm kind of struggling over here. I can't. Anyway, I've had enough of COVID, but Anyway, so we're playing Lightning Saturday.
Okay. Here.
Yes, it's John Cain Arena, but it is it's not Vixens. Lightning home game.
But Lightning are,
Oh look, at those wins.
I think they're from South Australia, aren't they?
Sunshine Coast, so
Oh,
Queensland.
damn, got that wrong.
Just slightly.
So how did we go against them last time?
We lost.
Badly?
Yeah. What was it? Let me go back to round 2.
Oh. I don't want to remember.
That wasn't great. Life. Round 3, round 2. Yeah.
Oh, we only lost by
5
5. That's not bad.
I feel like we can do better. I feel like in the beginning of the season we'd let them get off to like big starts, but now
We've got to stop.
But now, for the last 3 games at least, we've started off well, but then let them off to get big. Like we can't just let them break away.
No, just stand on their toes so they don't go anywhere.
I'm sure the umpire would be really happy to see that.
I could show them how to do it and not get caught.
That's not a good idea. See, this is why I believe you're part Slytherin. Like, your main house, Gryffindor. Secondary house, Slytherin. My main house is Ravenclaw. Secondary is Hufflepuff. I mean, I need a lot of patience when I have a brother like mine, but you know.
When you got brothers like mine, yes.
Yeah.
And then you throw your brother into the mix.
Siblings. Anyway, what do you think we have to do? So, like, do you think it's winnable?
It is winnable.
I'm just having a hard time because Vixens are like really unpredictable.
We've got to.
Like we have good
We've
patches,
got to,
but we have
like-
also 2 bad patches.
Like this. We've got to come together. We've got to knit together, play as a team, not play as individuals.
But it's like I feel like we have moments of greatness, but it's not consistent. Like we're not consistent as a team yet.
No, it'll come.
I know, but it's
If
like,
it doesn't come this year, so be it. But there is a lot of work to do, and it can be done.
it does take time, and I feel like it's
And especially with this year, where they've played away from family and their own supporter base, it does make it hard.
They did well last year, but I guess I think
Because with the others that have come in and they're not used to it.
But I guess it was different because there's like no crowds at all. But
Like now that
I
you've
don't
got
know.
crowds.
It's very funny.
It is. We're living strange times at the moment.
Yeah.
And that's all I can say. And we've got to make the best of it.
Yeah.
And just, girls, go out there, have fun. Enjoy your game.
Yeah.
And it might work.
I feel like I play my best squash is when I'm not thinking about it too much and I'm just having fun with it. You just trust your instincts. Just because when you think about it, you tend to overcomplicate it. And then you try too hard, which
And then you balls it up.
right, just don't try hard. It generally doesn't make your game better.
No, it can make it worse.
It does.
And it can stress you out because when you don't try something new on game day. Try something new
in training.
And
then it'll work
And
its
if it
way through
works,
game day. Yeah.
you can do it game day, but don't, not.
I feel like for me at the moment, I sort of like focused on not being perfect because it's not going to happen.
I was never perfect.
No one's ever not even the number one's perfect. They make mistakes on game day.
Oh, everybody.
You know?
Everybody does.
So I feel like the being like you want to be close to perfect, sure, but like don't stress on
If you can't
being
make
perfect.
it, and if you can't do it, because look, when you put so much stress on yourself, It's itchy.
That's okay. Like, I feel like just if you focus on being perfect, I feel like you're just going to stress yourself out, put too much expectations on yourself. So I feel like it's just...
And you're going to miss those good shots, those good goals, that good, that great rebound, that
so
defence, and you can't always think about it.
Yeah, so I feel like it's just trust your instincts and just trust in your training,
Look, the training will speak for itself, and there
Obviously,
are great coaches there.
You're the best coaches.
All have played for
Australia. Dynamite.
And look,
McInnes.
Sherelle McMahon, Di Honey. But look, I even still, when they said freeze last night in rehearsal, I had my stiletto boots on. And me and my partner in this one song, we decided to be like we were playing goal defence, goalkeeper. And who could hold the pose better? I still got it. It was weird to watch, but I still got it.
I'm more of a centre person.
No, I'm more of the goal person, as you know.
I know. I like running. Like, I remember, this is sort of just turned into us talking about life, but like...
Yeah, sorry guys.
But when I played that one AFL game for high school, I played ruck because I just like to be everywhere.
Yeah, well, see, I've played in the school sports with netball. I've done the
I never got
athletics.
Picked in the football team. I got picked in the basketball team, which is kind of bizarre.
I got picked in the swimming comp.
Same.
I got picked in the athletics for javelin and shot put.
I don't have upper body strength. That's something I didn't get from you.
I'm sorry, but my upper body strength now has dissipated.
Yeah, but I could have used some of that. I was good at squash.
Yeah, well, that's because I dragged you in the pram while you were little to every pennant game I played. And volleyball. So...
like I said, I think the focus is just don't try to be perfect because it does put pressure on yourself. Just trust your instincts and trust your training, and on the day you can correct yourself, know what you could do better, but don't get frustrated at your mistakes because we all make them.
We all make them.
And don't get caught up in them either.
Just rectify them. Don't let it show, because if you let it show, the opponent knows that they've gotten to you, and...
But it's something that we all have to work on, even just as non-athletes.
Even in real life.
You just always have to just work on yourself and your mental health and stuff like that. And you have to work on the way you think, try not to push yourself down. It's something that everyone has to work on.
Yes.
But yeah, that's it. That's it basically for this week.
Sorry it's short, but...
It's 30 minutes long.
Is it already 30 minutes?
Yeah. That's what happens when you just talk nonsense.
Don't let me in the next one then.
No, it's cool. It's nice, flowy conversations.
Yeah, but the girls got to know. And
yeah, I know.
like us as supporters, we have faith in you.
But it's what I'm rambling on again, but Vixens have lost experience.
Yes.
And it's
and trying to get that back in one season,
it's
in a couple of games.
How I did my ACL, it's going to take time to get back to where they used to be. It took me 15 months.
Yeah, but you got to not push yourself too. Don't push yourself too hard, because that's where the injuries also too come in.
I know. It's hard to... Sometimes you feel like you're doing fine.
And you push yourself,
and you feel like you're handling it fine, but then you're not. So it's always hard to find that good balance. Everyone's always working on like work-life balance.
Yeah.
It's a thing that everyone goes through. But yeah.
It's just like me when I tore my ligaments playing netball.
That's always fun.
And I came back
What's
too
the
soon.
scientific name for that? Syndrome meiosis? I don't know.
I have no idea, but I know I crashed into a goalkeeper who was male. And it hurt like hell.
Shalor like did the ligaments in his ankle.
I did both the ligaments and the tendons, and one was hanging by a thread.
And they came up with this scientific name, like syndromeiosis or something like that. I was like, what does that mean? And then I searched on Google, it's like, oh, like ligaments of the... I was like, well, that would have been better to say. That would have made more sense, but yeah. Anyway. How was Gold Coast winning? That's okay, Richmond kicks a goal. Anyway, that's it for us this week. And we'll see you next week.
Go Vixens!
Some more actual netball content.
Yeah.
But it's hard when there's
Yeah, when there's a bye and there's
It's
the
not
issue
easy.
of...
COVID,
It does your head in.
Anyway, yeah. We'll see you.
See you next week. Bye.